Hello, friend. This is Ryan Hicks of TaughtToProfit.com, and today I want to talk to you about the simple way to have peace with others. Many people have drama in their lives, and they're constantly having issues. They have enemies they're talking about, and all these kind of things that they get caught up in. But what if I could show you a simple way to bring peace to your life? Now, one of the most obvious ways is Hebrews 12:14, which is to follow peace with all men and holiness, without which no man shall see the Lord. Because if you're following peace, you're doing the things to make peace, and that will bring you the harvest. You're sowing and reaping peace, basically. Because many people don't do that. They're peaceful with some people, but with others they're having discord and they're finding reasons. And here's the thing: even if you're not doing it directly to that person, but you're going to somebody else and saying, well, this person did this, this, and this to me, that's not sowing peace. And so consequently, that person will continue to be a problem, continue to be a thorn in your side when they don't have to be. But you have not followed peace with them. But here's another scripture. Proverbs 16:7 says, when a man's ways please the Lord, he maketh even his enemies to be at peace with him. Now I say this is a simple way to have peace with others, but for many people maybe it won't be. But what you have to do is make your ways please the Lord, which means following him, being obedient, doing the right thing. Basically, you love God above all things and you love your neighbor as yourself. If you'll do that, everything else falls in line, and you will act in such a way, think in such a way, believe in such a way that pleases the Lord. And he'll make your enemies be at peace with you. So really step back and look at your life. If you have drama, if you have enemies and problems always around you, surrounding you, and you want to blame other people, say, well, no, it's these people, they're the ones doing it. But you need to take responsibility. If you're having drama, constant drama in your life, why are you allowing those people in your life in the first place? See, if you really start breaking it down, it gets back to you. And when you take responsibility and say, you know what, I let these people in my life, that is causing the drama, this is my fault. Let me take control over this. Let me change some things. Because see, if your ways are pleasing the Lord, you wouldn't be around people who are drama prone, angry, violent, wicked in the first place. Because you can't have fellowship with unrighteousness. Your righteousness can't have fellowship with them. But because you don't really have all that righteousness like you want to think you do, you have no problem fellowshipping with those people. And then the natural drama and problems that they bring into your life, you want to blame on them without taking a few steps back and saying, wait, why am I even letting these people into my life in the first place? Have I followed peace with these people who are my enemies? Have I followed peace with people who seem to constantly bring drama in my life? For example, I was talking with an individual, and they're pretty much a nice person, but this one person makes them mad. They respond back to them in anger as well, and then wonder why there's constantly drama. Well, you didn't follow peace with all men. You didn't follow after peace. You didn't seek peace in that matter. Okay, the other person acted a certain way toward you, and you responded by acting the exact same way back, but you want to blame them because you didn't have the self-control and the discipline to behave properly, to behave in a way that would bring about peace in the situation. And listen, if you can't bring peace in the situation, at least you did what you should have done. Because see, what that will do is that because you followed peace, your ways will please the Lord. And he'll make you to be at peace with your enemies. Your enemies will be at peace with you. And here's one of the ways that happens. Some people aren't going to respond well to you. It's never going to happen. Now, I'm not saying that to say, well, just give up. Here's what will happen. God will move them somewhere else. God will move you somewhere else where you don't have to be around them ever again. Sometimes people will be changed because God will put situations in their lives where they have to make decisions that put them in a better position to be at peace with you. He won't force them to do anything, but if you will make the choice yourself to follow after peace, make your ways aligned with peace and aligned with the ways of God so that you're pleasing to him, you will see peace as a result in your life. And it's very simple. It's just, if you make it your motto, you think every day, you have certain people that you know you're going to have a problem with. And I'll give you another example. I knew some people who always went to this one store, and there's a cashier there who was very nasty. She was just a naturally not very pleasant person. I don't know why they put her around the public, because she just wasn't suited for it. But that's the way it was. Now here's the thing. When I dealt with her, she was pleasant, nice, went out of her way, above and beyond. But when other people dealt with her, oh, she's so nasty. I just can't understand why she's that way. And here's the thing. I didn't approach her expecting that nasty person. I approached her expecting, it's going to be a good day. My day's always great. My days are always good. My days are always blessed and glorious. I'm blessed and highly favored to be alive, to have the breath of life. Who cares if somebody is going to treat me a little poor? I don't care. Life is great. God bless her. Hope she's having a great day. Hope she's blessed. And then I get up there and she's great and she's nice and pleasant. And other people deal with the exact same person, the exact same day, within minutes of dealing with me, and they're having problems with her. But they went in with the mindset, I'm going to have problems with this lady. You know what? She's always this way. And then sure enough, they get what they sowed, what they believed for. And it's almost, in a lot of senses, is that energy of you expect, and it's kind of just causes a combativeness that you're putting out there, because it's like a dog knowing fear. I walk up to a dog that's normally aggressive and pet it. It's nice to me. It's friendly because I'm not afraid of it. And I have no ill will toward it. Someone else walks up to it and they're getting growled at because they're afraid. They're fearful of it. Because you're putting that vibration, that sensation out there of fear or of hatred. And even animals sense those things, but humans more so. And they have the cognitive abilities to form patterns and see your face and see your expression and all kinds of things you put out there, not even realizing you're putting out there, that bring about the result you're getting. And so my encouragement to you is to treat people with dignity, with respect, to see them as someone with the divine spark, with the very presence and nature of God before you. Because when you treat people like that, when you look at them as somebody created in the image and likeness of God, you can't respond to their negativity with negativity. You can only respond in love. And the biggest problem people have is they don't do that. They're judging and critiquing and trying to see what this one person they can find a fault in, and oh, this person doesn't treat me well, and this doesn't happen like I wanted, and this person over here is always late, and they're always finding faults and trying to have issues. So peace, so love, so faith, so hope. So when that person comes in that's normally an enemy of their own making, they're trying to be your enemy, not you deciding this is my enemy. You be peaceful. You be loving. You approach them and expect the best from them. Now, you don't have to tell them any of this. This has nothing to do with you going around, I'm expecting the best from you today. But you can say more uplifting things, more edifying things to them. If they respond something negative, bless them. Now, I know for some people this will be very hard. And I understand some people are very difficult to be around. But that's something where you got to make a decision. Well, why am I around these people? If you have someone that's constantly sowing discord, constantly a problem, constantly sowing drama, constantly being an enemy for you, why are you around them? And I know people have all kinds of excuses to pass the blame on other people, but if you're choosing to be around those people, well, that's my work. Get another job. I know that sounds blunt, but what are you doing? You want to be around those people or you don't. If they're not changing and you truly have put forth the effort to be peaceful, to follow after peace with them, and nothing's changing, then maybe you need to be the one to make the change and go somewhere else. Start your own business. Go find another job, whatever it may be. If you have friends, well, I've been friends with them since high school, but all they do is cause you drama and problems. Listen, you need to cut out your friends then. if that's the case. Now, maybe before you do that, before you go to any extreme, quitting your job and going working somewhere else and getting rid of friends and all these things like this, the first thing you need to do is truly examine yourself, truly seek in your own heart, are you following peace? Is your life such that when you're dealing with these people, you're bringing out the best in them? Or when you guys get together, you're bringing out the worst in each other? Because so often people think they're doing things right. They feel like everything's the other person's. Everybody thinks that. You know, the person that you're having problems with that's always causing drama and problems in your life probably thinks that you're the problem. Too often people are offended by things that the other person didn't even mean any offense by. There's all kinds of things like that where people are assuming the worst, expecting the worst, and feeding into the worst, and then wonder why they're getting the worst in life. So I'm telling you to change that. Make your ways please God. Expect the best, live the best, be the best, and follow peace with all men. My friend, I pray this is a blessing for you. May God bless you richly.